this is me again. So, I uploaded 2 videos last time, but we're done with the first video, am I right? So, let us watch the second video, which entitles Simplifying Rational Algebraic Expressions. So, what are you waiting for, grade 8 students? Let us watch! Thank you so much and good luck!
Our lesson for today is all about simplifying rational algebraic expressions. Our learning competency will be simplifies rational algebraic expressions. Now let us define the process on how we simplify rational algebraic expressions. The process of simplifying rational expressions is similar to that of reducing fractions to the lowest term. So let us now review simplifying fractions. So you were given 5 over 30. So find the GCF of 5 and 30. So let us list all the factors. So we have 1 and 5 for 5. And 30, we have 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 10, 15, and 30. So again, when we are selecting GCF, we are always choosing the highest or the greatest common factor, which is 5, correct? Now, what are we going to do when we get already the GCF, which is 5? Ano na yung gagawin natin after? So, of course, yung nakuha natin GCF, we will going to divide both numerator and denominator. So, 5 divided by 5, you will get 1. And 30 divided by 5, you will get 6. So, therefore, the simplified fraction of 5 over 30 is 1 over 6. Next, so we have 8 over 12. Find the GCF of 8 and 12. For 8, we have 1, 2, 4, and 8. And 12, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 12. So find the GCF. So what will be the GCF? It's 4. Next, let us divide both numerator and denominator. So 8 divided by 4, you will get 2. And 12 divided by 4, you will get 3. So the simplified fraction is 2/3 or 2 over 3. Now, let us take a look at the rational expression that is considered as simplified. So, paano natin malalaman na ang rational expression ay simplified? Simplified na siya when there is no factor other than 1 or -1 that is common to the numerator and the denominator. So, malalaman lang na simplified ang rational expression kapag si numerator at denominator ang kanilang common factor is 1 or -1. So, these are the steps in simplifying rational expressions. So, kaya natin ni-review ang simplifying fractions kanina kasi we will going to use the process in simplifying rational expressions. So, these are the 2 steps. Number 1, factor the numerator and denominator completely. So, tingnan muna natin si numerator and denominator kung paano natin sila i-factor. Next, divide out any factor that is common to both numerator and denominator. After we factor, after we get the GCF, after we get the factors of each, so kailangan nating i-divide para makuha natin yung final answer. So, take note. The quotient of 2 polynomials that have opposite signs are additive inverse of -1. So, this will be the examples. So, we have 3. Number 1, 15c to the 3rd power d to the 4th power e over 12c to the 2nd power d to the 5th power w. The second one, we have 4a plus 8b over 12. The third one, we have x squared plus 3x plus 2 over x squared minus 1. So let us discuss the first example. So what are we going to do? As you can see, we have 15 and 12. So ano ang gagawin natin dyan? We will get the GCF first ng 15 and 12. So, list all the factors of 15 and 12. So we have 1, 3, 5, 15. And for 12, we have 1, 3, 4, 12. Now, let us select the GCF. Of course, they have both 3. Therefore, the GCF is 3. So, anong gagawin natin sa 3? Siyempre, dahil factors nila yan, or GCF na 15 and 12, we are going to write it both numerator and denominator. So, ilalagay natin si GCF sa parehas na place ng numerator at denominator. And then, iisip tayo ng isang number na i-multiply natin. So, let us divide. 15 divided by 3, you will get 5, of course. 12 divided by 3, you will get 4. So, ganun po siya. So, 3 times 5, you will get 15. And 3 times 4, you will get 12. And then, copy the remaining variables. So, we have c to the third power d to the fourth power e over c squared d to the fifth power w. So, ganun po siya. Una, i-factor muna natin yung mga variables or constants para hindi tayo mahirapan. And then, paano tayo magsisimplify? Kapag may nakita kayong number na nasa numerator at denominator, pwede na natin silang i-cancel or eliminate. So, meaning, bakit natin sila i-cancel or eliminate? Kasi, kapag dinivide mo ang sarili niya sa sarili niya, you will get 1. Or, you should cancel or eliminate na lang po. Kapag nakita mo sila na parehas sa numerator at sa denominator. In this case, on our first example, parehas silang may 3 na nasa numerator and denominator. So, let us cancel the two 3's. Okay? Next, how about 5 over 4? Can we cancel it out? No, kasi hindi naman sila parehas. Next, how about sa mga variables naman? So, merong c cubed at c squared. So, they are same c. So, parehas silang c. So, paano nga kasi tayo mag-divide ng mga variables? Diba, kapag nagdi-divide tayo ng variables na may exponent, anong ginagawa sa exponent? We subtract. Dito, in this case, paano tayo mag-divide? So, pag parehas silang c, i-cancel natin yung dalawang c sa isang numerator, sa isang denominator, and then we subtract the exponent. So, 3 minus 2, you will get 1. At saan natin ilalagay yung isang c? Is it numerator or denominator? Ganito siya. Kung saan yung mataas na exponent, doon natin ilalagay yung sagot. So, since ang mataas na exponent dyan ng c ay 3, ilalagay po natin yung c to the first power sa numerator. Okay na? Next, meron po silang pares na letter d or variable d. Yung exponent ng isa is 4, yung exponent ng isa is 5. Again, let us cancel them. And then, subtract the exponent. 5 minus 4, you will get 1. So, ang final exponent ng letter d ay 1. So, saan natin i-place ang answer? Is it numerator or denominator? Again, take note. Kapag nasubtract na natin ang exponent, ilalagay po natin yung sagot doon sa mataas na exponent. So, dahil mataas ang 5 at ang place niya ay denominator, ipi-place po natin yung final answer na d to the first exponent or first power doon po sa denominator. Siyempre, si e at saka si w, they are not the same. So, ano lang po sila, remain lang po sila dyan. So, mag-i-stay lang po sila dyan kung saan po yung place nila. At di po natin sila gagalawin. So, the final answer, kung ano lang po yung natira, sa numerator, na ang natira lang po is 5, c to the first power, and e over, ang natira po sa denominator, meron pa po tayong 4, d to the first power, and w. So, what are we going to do now? So, we will just combine all of them. So, ganito po siya. So, sa numerator, may natirang 5, may natirang c to the first power, e over 4, d to the first power, w. Let's finalize them. Diba? Pag meron tayong exponent na 1, pwede na natin silang tanggalin. So, finalize. So, magiging 5ce over 4dw. So, ito po yung sagot. Next example. So, you were given 4a plus 8b over 12. Again, let us analyze the numerator. So, anong klaseng factoring ang gagamitin natin sa numerator? So, you were given 4a plus 8b. So, pwede nating i-factor yan through the use of common monomial factor. The first type of factoring. So, di ba, diniscuss ko na yan noong last 2 weeks ago. So, sa first video ko. So, paano natin i-factor yan using the common monomial factor? Siyempre, get the GCF of 4 and 8. Yan, list the factors of 4 and 8. So, we have 1, 2, 4. And then for 8, we have 1, 2, 4, 8. So, what will be the GCF? Select the greatest. So, that is 4. Next, anong gagawin sa GCF na 4? I-divide natin dun sa 4a plus 8b. So, 4a plus 8b divided by 4. So, what will be the answer? So, 4 multiplied by a plus 2b. So, yan po ang simplified or factored ng 4a plus 8b over 12. So, how can we rewrite it? So, how can we write the numerator? Siyempre, kopyahin lang po natin siya. So, yung numerator na 4a plus 8b, dahil finactor out na natin siya, pwede na pong isulat yung 4 times a plus 2b. Saan naman nanggaling yung 4 times 3? Kasi, ipa-factor po natin si 12. Kailangan meron din siyang number na 4 para makancel yung dalawang 4 sa numerator at denominator. Diba po? So, kapag may nakita tayong parehas na number sa numerator and denominator, cancel it out or eliminate. Now, what is the remaining? So, ano yung natitira sa numerator? We have a plus 2b. Siyempre, over, anong natira sa denominator? We have 3. So, the final answer is a plus 2b over 3. So, ganun lang po siya kasimple. Next, the third example or the last example. So, you were given x squared plus 3x plus 2 over x squared minus 2. So, kung iisipin natin yung numerator, ma-factor natin yan through the use of quadratic equation. Kasi, bakit siya quadratic equation? Kasi, ang highest exponent ng variable is 2. Diba? How about yung denominator, which is x squared minus 1? Do you still remember the factoring of difference of two squares? Kasi pare silang squares, di ba? X squared is a perfect square and 1 is a perfect square. And their operation is difference. Kaya di ba difference of two squares? So, if-factor natin parehas yung numerator and denominator. So, mag-start muna tayo sa numerator. So, factor x squared plus 3x plus 2. So, find the two factors of c. Di ba ang letter c is what is the third term, which is 2, positive 2. And whose sum equals to the coefficient b. So, si b, mahanap natin siya sa pangalawang term ng given equation, which is 3. So, hanapan daw natin ng factors yung letter c, which is 2. So, di ba ang mga factors ng positive 2 ay 1 times 2 equals 2, and negative 1 times negative 2 is equals to 2. Ano naman ang ibig sabihin ng whose sum equals to the coefficient b? Kung ano ang value ni b, which is 3, dapat makakuha tayo ng sum of 3. So, kailangan i-add natin yung dalawang factors ng 2 para malaman natin kung ano ang kukunin na factors ng equation. So, since may mga factors tayo ng 1 and 2 sa first row ng letter A, which is 1 times 2 is equals to 2. So, yung dalawang factors na 1 and 2, i-add natin. So, 1 plus 2 is equals to positive 3. Siyempre, kapag minultiply natin ang negative 1 sa negative 2, you will get also positive 2. So, add natin yung dalawang factors. Negative 1 plus negative 2, you will get negative 3. Eh, ang hinahanap lang natin is a sum of positive 3. So, alin dyan sa factors na yan ang gagamitin natin? Is it 1 and 2? Or negative 1 or 2? Negative 2, I mean. Siyempre, yung first row. Kasi yun ang nakakuha ng sum of 3. So, use the form x plus blank times x plus blank to fill up the factors found in the table. So, kung ano yung nakuha nating factors dun sa table, yun ang i-replace natin. So, yun ang factors ng x squared plus 3x plus 2 equals. So, ano yung unang lalagay natin sa blank? 1 and also 2. Pwedeng mauna si 2, pwedeng mauna si 1. Okay? So, pwede natin silang pagbaliktarin. Okay na po? Kasi pares naman po silang positive. Pero kung yung isa ay negative at yung isa positive, we cannot replace the order. Hindi po natin pwedeng pagpalitin ng pwesto. Okay po? So the factored form of x squared plus 3x plus 2 is x plus 1 multiplied by x plus 2. Paano naman natin if-factor yung numerator? Denominator, I mean. Diba, I told you a while ago na ang x squared minus 1 is an example of difference of two squares. So, therefore, paano kasi mag-factor niyan? Get the square root of the first and last term. Siyempre, get the square root of x squared. Paano kasi tayo kumuha ng variable na may exponent na even? So, always divided by 2. So, the square root of x squared is x. How about the square root of 1? Is 1. Siyempre, iisip ka ng number na kapag minultiply mo ng dalawang beses, you will get 1. And that is 1. Because 1 times 1 is 1. Okay? Next, what will be the final answer or the factors of x squared minus 1? Of course, you get the factors which are x and 1 and then rewrite it with sum and difference. So, x plus 1, x minus 1. Now, let us write all the factors. Again, what is the factor for numerator? We have x plus 1 multiplied by x plus 2. Siyempre, yung sa x squared minus 1, papalitan din ng x plus 1 multiplied by x minus 1. Again, how can we eliminate or how we will going to do the process of eliminating or canceling? Again, kapag may nakita tayong terms, numbers, or equations na parehas na nasa numerator and denominator, always cancel it out. No? Kapag pares na pares sila. In this case, ano yung parehas na mayroon sa numerator at nasa denominator? Siyempre, ang x plus 1. So, ano na po ang natira? Meron pa po bang x plus 2 sa denominator? At meron bang x minus 1 sa numerator? Siyempre, wala. So, the final answer is x plus 2 over x minus 1. So, ganyan lang po kasimple on how we will going to simplify rational algebraic expressions. Do you have any questions po? So, if you still have a question, pwede naman po kayo mag-PM sa akin, no? So, you just search my name, Mary Grace Sikat for FB, or pwede po kayo mag-comment sa mismong video sa YouTube. Okay po? So, I hope you learn a lot from this video tutorial. Okay po? So, before I end this video, I would like to inform you for your activities. Answer the following. Activity 1, Activity 2, Activity 3, Assessment card, and Enrichment card. So, let me remind you for an educational quote. Develop a passion for learning. If you do, you will never cease to grow. From Anthony D'Angelo. So, thank you for watching. I hope you will watch all my videos uploaded on my channel. Thank you so much.